So recently it was reported that there was an old segment where Kobe Bryant agreed with Phil Jackson that he said that Dennis Rodman was more athletic than Michael Jordan because you really can't teach the stuff that Rodman had as an athlete. Now, that didn't say that a better player, so before people get all bent out of shape, because Rodman was mainly known for doing one thing right, but his athleticism was unmatched. I mean, I've done videos where I said, I have never seen anyone else like Rodman, and I mean that physical specimen where you couldn't move him. Yeah, no. One of the few guys that when you're going up against the likes of Carmelo and Shaquille O'Neal from size and he's able to endure, and then he's able to run the floor, get rebounds, get steals, block shots, and even fool around and do a 10-foot, 12-foot shot when you least expect. He had a uniqueness about him that hasn't been matched. I haven't seen anything else like Rodman. Now, that doesn't mean that he morphs into the top 10 and is magically argued in those capacities. But having said that, his athleticism, his body, where he kept itself endured, his athleticism was unmatched. You can't think of anyone else like him. Ball taps, the volleyball taps he did, the way he brought the energy, it's uncanny. He was a freak of nature. And it really left a lasting impression on so many people because you just have to like marvel at how he defended the things he did and how he endured. A very demanding sport. So obviously to be an athlete to do that at such a high level speaks volumes about him. But yeah, Kobe Bryant ended up echoing it because when you play with him, well, I tell you like this. I just observed him watching him from TV and I would watch how he would move around and shift. Like his instincts for rebounding, his instincts for location, his instincts for timing was uncanny. All people talk about how high IQ LeBron James is or other people, but Dennis Rodman's IQ was right there with the best of the best that I ever saw. We just strictly talking IQ to radar in on a rebound or where I put your body in placement or to take charges or to, just to set the tone. This guy was almost unmatched. You really can't fundamentally find a category for him. He was his own category. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm going to say his impact was in the same sentences as Steph Curry's as to Michael Jordan or Shaquille O'Neal's or the dominance of changing the game or something or Wilt Chamberlain's or Bill Russell style. But he's an interesting hybrid of something that you just really, it's almost alien when you think about it. And so, as an athlete, what he did on the basketball court, he was his own category. And I don't want no newbies coming at me talking about, what about Draymond Green? No, he couldn't carry Dennis Rodman's Kool-Aid coloring in his hair. Okay? He could even find the mixture. He'd mess it up. He ain't the same. Can score better. He can dribble better. And he can lead some offense better. But he don't have what Rodman had. If he had what Rodman had, they never would have had to go and recruit Durant. And his antics would not have backfired that cost him rings. One thing you can say about Rodman, he didn't cost the teams he were on rings. And he also could not only defend, but he could take you out your game. Draymond doesn't take nobody out their game. His antics and his cheap tricks are a balancer to an extent to get in your head, but he don't win games like Rodman did. I saw Rodman win 2 games in that finals against Seattle. That's a fact. Green's antics didn't win series or matches. They did allow other things to take place, but he isn't some enforced something like this. Plus, Rodman played on different teams and brought his own imprint. So that's a one of a kind. So as an athlete, yeah, he was a unique force that really hasn't been matched with since. Very unique. And the marketing of him was just, that was the icing on the cake. Because he did, that still really hasn't been touched with since. But anyway, just as an athlete, he was a freak of nature. To quote Kobe Bryant, the late, great Kobe Bryant. Please give me your thoughts in your takes. Please description. Please hit that membership because when you do request videos, I may come back to you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.